Hey there everyone, welcome back. I know, you thought this might be the summon video, but alas, every time we have a new mythic or legendary banner go live, I put out this nifty little hero tracker for you all, so that you know who's coming back when. But the summon session for Saros will be tomorrow, and speaking of which, if you have an Ask Me Anything question that I may potentially answer, depending on how far I get through the list, in said video tomorrow, there will be a link to a tweet in the description. And while you're over there, I also have a downloadable, or I guess a savable, version of the hero tracker for you to keep on your phone or what have you, if you want a reference guide to when these guys are coming back. I know, I'm so full of gifting. It's incredible. I understand. I know. Which, by the way, if you're not subscribed yet, why? I don't know why. I don't know why. Look at Jeff Goldblum. You are upsetting Jeff Goldblum by not being subscribed to this channel. Watch time from subs versus non-subs is actually like 48 to 52. So I'm not really sure what that's about. So if you haven't done so, I know there's been an influx of new subscribers, so hello, welcome to you all. Must be very excited for that Saros summon, that's for sure. But yeah, go ahead and do that. It doesn't hurt, I promise. It's a very easy process. It's easier than getting your mail. So much easier than getting your mail. So much easier. Anyway, hero tracker. Let's talk hero tracker. This is probably the least exciting hero tracker I have ever done. Mainly just because, like, nothing's really changed that much. I wish that it had. I wish that there were some kind of craziness that I could go into. But there's really not. And you can see it's pretty well stacked. So February, this is next month. Red is completely booked with Altina, Reed, and Seliph. And then Naga and Tiki are coming back in blue. Hel and Triandra are in green. And then Mila and Leaf are in colorless. I know, literally nothing changed. The same with March. Nothing has changed in Marth. Marth. I was looking at Marth and I was thinking March. I know, it's early, by the way. It's very early. So March, we have Erica, we have Marth, we have Reagan. So once again, red is fully booked, but that's okay because we don't have any 5-star reds coming back anytime soon. The current banner, the new heroes banner that's still live right now, that's your first red potential. So yeah, Lucina's back in blue. She's the only one thus far, and then we've got Edelgard and Freya in green. Now, I would say that green is a good opportunity for your newest legendary, or rather a mythic hero, if they keep that, swapping happening every other month. But colorless also has Corrin and Bramimon, so they may deem that as also being a very favorable color choice for people. That said, I feel like the mythic that month is probably going to be green or colorless. Could also be blue. But I think the upcoming new heroes pool helps to kind of mitigate that, because there are going to be a handful of blues. Again, we don't really have that many reds upcoming, so it's really just it's mostly blue and green. You're mostly looking at blue and green heroes. I don't know what they're going to do for colorless, but maybe that'll help give us an indication as to who the legendary or mythic newbie is that month. April, there's been a change. Something is different. April, it's a legendary month. You've got Mira and Lilina in red. I wonder who the red hero that month could be. Crom and then Saros. Saros is back, if you're wondering. She's taking a little 90-day hiatus, and she'll be back in April. Celica. We knew that she was here. She is being joined by Thrasir. So green is looking pretty good. And then we've got Duma and Air in colorless. Not that I'm not happy about that, but So yeah, I, I don't know what that's gonna look like, but hopefully I have all the Saros copies that I need, and I don't have to even think about April. That's the dream. You know what I mean? May. Let's talk May. Roy is back. That's the only change. No, you're not hallucinating. That's it. That's the only change. And he's joining his dad, Ellawood. So that's exciting. They're both back in red. And then we have Azura and Peony in blue. So I don't really know what's happening with May, but we've got father-son bonding in red, and we just have double dancer trouble in blue. Green and colorless remain unknown. But if I had to take a guess, I would assume that there's a fair number from February here that are likely going to be pinned back in May. I feel like so far, they tend to leave the next 2 to 3 months kind of just out there and not changing very much. But then you start to see some pile on. So look for that. June. We added 3 new ones this time. So June prior was really just Plumeria, but now we've also got Lif, and then we've also got Yulia, and then we also have Alm. There's no fun way to say Alm, so that's what you get. It's just Alm. That's it. Yulia in blue is nice, but she is taking a long time to come back to return. So if you're after Julia, now might be the time to do it. There's never been a better opportunity to pull on blue, and she's not coming back for like 6 months. So you may want to pull that trigger now. Just throwing that out there for you. Just a little passing along a little friendly advice. But yeah, other than that, not much has changed. I guess if you really want Alm or Lif as well, now would be the time to do that also. Not that, well, how is red? How is red? How does red look? We don't know. It's, well, I could look. I have it on my tablet right here. Yeah, red's a little dicey this month. I'm going to be honest. Skimming. I think Catherine's honestly the best option there. Oops. Yeah, so there you go. Maybe you want to wait until Lif is sharing with Plumeria. Maybe that's your better option. July. Just the 2. We have Dimitri and Yoon stomping on back in. They are taking a really long time. And I know that people were waiting for Dimitri. If you want my honest opinion, I think Dimitri might get adjusted later. Because he's currently like 7 months out, which is insane. So, you know, I know that New Year's was less than a month ago. It was literally 4 weeks ago today as of this recording. So, it's crazy to think about July. Like, we'll be in our we will have had both new summer banners by the time Dimitri comes back. Think about that. That's a long time, man. So again, if you're after Dimitri, or even Julia, I'll throw her back in the pot here. There has never been a better time to pull on blue. Blue is really, really good, especially if you're looking for a specific set of skills. Particularly A-slot skills. Now would be a great time to play and roll and get your blues. Because, again, Dimitri is not coming back until July. Yoon, if you care about Yoon, she is also coming back in July. Most people don't, though. So, yeah, I do. I like Yoon. I have a plus res Yoon. She's like merged up to like 7 or 8 or something absurd like that. I still use her. I still like her. I don't know how effective she is, but she's Tellius, and we respect that here. So, you know, I don't make the rules. It's out of my hands. It's out of my hands. Let's see. TBD. Let's talk TBDs. And we'll just clear out the noise. TBDs. There's no update. We've had no update on this. We still don't know what's happening with them, honestly. The original 8 and Sothis. It's a weird combination. For what it's worth, the original 8 and Sothis were both worded differently when being talked about coming back. The original 8 were actually given the TBD. They're thinking about like when they will make a return, how they will make a return. If you want my honest opinion, I think we're going to find out something in the anniversary FEH channel about these guys. And maybe Sothis also. I'm assuming Sothis is coming back on like a Hero Fest thing that they're announcing. Now that it's been however many months that we've just been like, oh, Sothis is coming back sometime. We don't know when, but she'll be back. The original 8 did not really get that vocalization. They were more like, we're kind of thinking about how to reassign these guys, and we don't know when they're coming back. TBD. That was literally it. And I was so close to getting my Ike to +10. I needed like one Ryoma. I was literally gonna get another Ryoma just for the meme, just to have it. Because the guy showed up so often, I was just like, well, how can I not do this? But now we don't know. I'm assuming we will have something in the anniversary about these guys. And I'm willing to bet that it might have something to do with refines, or who knows? It could be a resplendent at this point. We have a brave resplendent now. Is it possible to get resplendent mythics and legendary? I don't know. By the way, I always thought that female Grima was a weird choice for a legendary. I know mythics weren't really a thing at that point. Weird choice. Like, why didn't you just go like Levin Sword Robin or something? Like, why? Anyway, there's probably some lore myth about, you know, oh, well, Robin sacrificed herself and just became a hero that way. I don't know. I don't really care, but it's a weird choice. I'm looking at this lineup and I'm like, one of these things is not like the other. And it's Robin. Anyway, we don't know who's coming back, TBD. We'll probably get information. I'm hoping we'll get information on the anniversary when that drops. Probably on the 1st, honestly. So I don't know. We'll see. That's it. That's Hero Tracker. That's what you got. But this is what you can look forward to in the next 3 months. If you're one of those people that paces things out like that, it's pretty stacked. It's pretty stacked. But then again, you know, we don't really have that many new hero banners between December and January. So it's mostly special heroes, really. So it's not too surprising for me, honestly. We'll have more stuff happen, you know, mid to late spring. So that is it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and come back, because summon session tomorrow. Am I right? Yes, you are right. That is tomorrow. Remember, if you want to submit a question, you can check the link out in the video description, and you can also check out your very own savable version of this hero tracker, if you so choose. It's up to you. But that is it for me right now. Hey, in the comments, let me know what month you're most looking forward to. Was it good times? Is it bad times? I don't know. Let me know. But that is it for now. Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you even more so for subscribing. And until then, I will catch you next time.